From Spring Hill College in Mobile, Alabama, another round of the Southern State Showcase just around the corner. John Nelson here, Nicole Morocco there. We got a lot of road to cover this week.
Yes, we do. So we're going to waste no time. So here comes. The showcase starts right now.
The Southern State Showcase on Sports South.
From the Commons here at Spring Hill College in Mobile, Alabama, another round of the Southern State Showcase is underway. John here, Nicole there. It is the A block. It's time for the lead story on the showcase this week.
Rivalries are everywhere. It could be something as simple as the guy next door, the state next door, or the school next door. And in Mobile, it is the latter. When you have Spring Hill squaring off against Mobile, you're talking about 7 exits and maybe 10 miles separating the two schools. They've been going at it for quite some time, and when you talk about rivals, this one, while heated, is a friendly rivalry.
You know, I think every college has to have a good rival. And it's nice when those rivalries don't lead into, the negative things that we see in college athletics sometimes. And with the University of Mobile, we have a very good-natured, friendly rivalry. We both enjoy getting after it and beating each other whenever we can, but at the same time, after the game's over, we're going to shake hands and have no hard feelings with each other.
It's just been a very important part of the community and the energy in Mobile, and it's a good, safe, and enjoyable rivalry.
It's really hard to explain, the week leading up to a Spring Hill game for us, men's soccer. Yeah, we probably train harder that week than we do any other week. We definitely don't want to lose to Spring Hill. I think the in-town, with it being so close, the bragging rights of the in-town victory, that's just too much to give up on. We definitely don't want to lose that game. And I know for basketball, baseball, all the sports, it's the same. Basketball played here the other night, and the whole campus was here cheering on. It was a great event for them. So it's a huge event.
It's always a fun game. Anytime you go out and you see guys on a regular basis like we do at Mobile, whether it be out at a restaurant, when you're with your girlfriend, or out at the bar with a couple of guys, you get to know guys real well, and it kind of turns into a fact of, you get to know guys real well, and you have good friends that actually play on the other team, and then, you'll have guys that have disagreements with other guys just because you're around them so much. And so when we step on the field, you're buddies with some of them, but then again, you got to protect your teammates back for some of the ones that they don't like. So, but it's usually always been pretty good between us and Mobile. I can't say there's been many disagreements, but it's still that we own the city mentality.
It's pretty intense around here. The campus life does a great job, getting people to our games. That game is the one that we circle on the schedule and say, we better be ready to play. We could lose. I mean, I hate losing, but we could lose all the other games, but we have to win at Spring Hill.
Pretty fun. I grew up around this area, and I went to Spanish Fort High School, so I know a couple of guys on that team. And, it's always fun to play them. We always want to beat them. So, but, in the summers, you can give them a hard time because those are the guys we work out with in the summers. So, it's a good rivalry. It's always intense. You don't like them on the field, but off the field, you can put up with them.
The players as a whole get along pretty good. But, there's always a little bit of rubbing it in here and there. And, but it's a fun thing. That's what makes baseball fun. I think sometimes the fans take it more seriously than the players do.
And there's someone who's actually seen it from both sides. University of Mobile head basketball coach and athletic director Joe Nyland started out at Spring Hill and is now at U-Mobile, and he definitely has a unique perspective on how the two schools interact.
Probably the biggest thing I remember is when I took the job here at Mobile, there was a lot of angry people and at Spring Hill. And when I went back, the very first game back, right above our bench hanging from the rafters was a sign. And it said, "What do these 3 people have in common?" And it had Benedict Arnold, Judas Iscariot, and Joe Nyland. And then it had money. And I looked up and I thought, that's really clever. It was really smart. But that kind of shows you what the rivalry's like.
Badger Brawl is set for the 23rd of this month for men's and women's hoops, and if you miss that, you're going to have to wait until mid-March for the next go-round in tennis.
All right, that's going to do it for the A block. We still have a lot to tell you about, so don't go away. The showcase continues right after this.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Welcome back to the showcase here in Mobile, Alabama on the campus of Spring Hill College. We already showed you the lead, so we're moving right along. Here's our second story. Last week, we told you about Blue Mountain entering the conference. This week, we take a look at new conference member, Martin Methodist College in Pulaski, Tennessee. When the Southern states came calling with their interest, it was a no-brainer to join the league.
The excitement with the Southern states with the Martin Methodist Athletic Department was uniquely, I guess I would say, unified right off the bat. We did a private poll with our coaches, and it was unanimous that the best conference of the 3 that we looked at when we made our transition for the entire campus was go to Southern States. And that I never revealed the results of that to our coaching staff until we made our decision. But I was pleasantly surprised. That was a lead right off the bat, that's where our coaching staff thought it was our next home to be.
Thomas Martin founded Martin Methodist in 1870. The college moved to their current location in Pulaski in 1875. Since becoming a 4-year institution in 1993, their growth has been constant, and they are looking to grow even more.
And now we've engaged in our 2020 plan, which is where we've reached 1,000 students mass. That was our goal within our 2010 plan. And now our 2020 plan is on us. We have 2 goals there. One, to improve facilities, both athletics and academics, and the other is to build into a higher quality of academic traditions of excellence with our academia world.
And quality is exactly what the athletic director and coaching staff of the 11 joining sports saw as a huge positive in joining the SSAC.
Well, the level of play is high, and that's one thing that is of interest and drew us to the conference. Basketball in general, I think, has been solid. We've played a couple teams this year, and we're looking forward to joining next year and jumping right in.
I would say stability, both in the strength and the foundation. You know, the SSAC for women's soccer was the top conference in the country, and has been for the past few years. So I know for us it was a very good decision.
The NAIA's Champions of Character initiative is something that Martin Methodist lives by, both academically and athletically.
We do a lot of things here on campus involving the Champions of Character. We live it, we love it, we enjoy it. The kids are doing great things with it and getting out in the community, making sure that they are showing that they have the same type of character traits that the NAIA is looking for.
Martin Methodist is aware that the competition level will be high next fall when they join the SSAC, but they are ready to create new rivals, and they are expecting their athletes to step up to the challenge and be successful.
I think everybody on campus said, well, we're going to have to step our game up a little bit. The SSAC is no slouch by any means, and to be the best, you got to beat the best, sometimes. So I think every coach on campus, sports information director, and I think even our athletic director and our president are looking forward to the challenge of competing and growing and evolving and striving to get better here in this league.
Our expectations are going to be to win. We'll have to feel our way through the conference and the travel and the towns and all that, but we're going to be expected to win.
2 stories down as Nicole and I are joined by the statue of St. Aloysius Gonzaga as we put it close to the B block, the 109-year-old statue in front of St. Joseph Chapel here on the Spring Hill College campus. When we come back, we'll let you know what else is going on here at Mobile as the showcase continues after this.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
Welcome back to the showcase. We made our way down to Galley Field here at Spring Hill College. It has a lot of history to it. John, what do we have up now?
A lot of cool players have played here in the past, and it is one of the oldest standing baseball stadia in the United States. But let's find out what else is going on here at Spring Hill College.
Spring Hill College is the oldest Catholic college in the Southeast, the 3rd oldest Jesuit college, and the 5th oldest Catholic college in the United States. Its mission is to form students to become responsible leaders in service to others, accepting students from all religious denominations. Founded in 1830, their mission is to help students become leaders in service to others, fulfilling the unique potential of each individual, and as a result, the students are engaged, inspired, and transformed by their experiences. Spring Hill even has 14 Jesuits as part of their campus community. Rooted in the Catholic heritage at Spring Hill and continuing the more than 4-century-old Jesuit tradition of educational excellence, The college forms students to become responsible leaders in service to others, excellence in education, and commitment to caring for the whole person, mind, body, and spirit. In their community of living and learning, they're committed to the Jesuit tradition of the cura personalis, that is, a care for the spiritual, social, and intellectual growth of each person.
Here at Spring Hill College, cura personalis is an important part of everything we do. It's a very important part of Jesuit education in general, so all the 28 Jesuit colleges and universities will talk about, to some degree, cura personalis. And it's the care of the whole person. And so a lot of schools talk about mind, body, spirit, get to it at some point. But St. Ignatius Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, was very keen on making sure that whatever we did, we were very careful in taking personal care for the person. So while he would emphasize academic rigor, he would push people to be their best selves, but he would do it in a way that they knew they were cared for.
Spring Hill's ranked among the top 20 Southern colleges and universities in U.S. News & World Report's America's Best Colleges, and listed as a Great Place, Great Price college by U.S. News & World Report, and an A-plus college for B students, a place that Father Salmi is quite proud of.
I think it's also important that you do get recognized, especially by your peers, when they know that you're doing good work. And so there are a number of folks out there who rank and rate colleges. I think it's when our peers recognize us as a school that's doing something that's truly extraordinary, that makes a lot more sense to me. And so we're pretty lucky, I think, and well, no, we work hard. We're pretty fortunate that people have recognized our hard work, and it's always nice to know that people realize that there are good things going on here at the Hill.
Through informed dialogue with the world's cultures, religions, and peoples, Spring Hill promotes solidarity with the entire human family. True to the Catholic and biblical traditions, they nurture both the personal and social dimensions of faith, seeking to draw their students out into a deeper and more vital relationship with God. The people of Spring Hill in community work together to nurture learning for mind, body, and spirit, taking the time to make that effort to teach and act with justice, with care, and in the service of others, a point Salmi likes to make about their impact in Mobile.
We don't exist on a bubble on this hill. We're on a hill, but we need to make sure that we're in our community, and we see that, all of the work that we do in the local school systems, our work with local leaders in industry and business. I'm on the Chamber of Commerce Board of Advisors. We try to make sure that what we're doing with the college and with our students and faculty is making sure that we engage them in Mobile. We want to make Mobile a premier Southern city. As we become the premier Catholic college of the South, we want it to be that college in a vibrant, growing city.
Spring Hill College has 1,500 students, more than half of the students coming from outside the state of Alabama. The 2011 freshman class came in with an average high school GPA of 3.5 and an average ACT of 24. 93% of their 79 full-time faculty members hold the highest degrees in their fields. The student-faculty ratio is 13-1. The average class size is 18, and Salmi likes to make his influence felt on freshmen their first day on campus.
I tell every freshman when they come here for orientation that if they think the world is just about them, and I tell them, if the world is just about you, you're in the wrong place. Pack your bags and go somewhere else, because this is not just about you. And so part of what we are very keen here at the college is that people understand that the education they're getting is certainly for their benefit, but it has to benefit the rest of the world and society. And so our global initiatives talk about the fact that how does your education make the world a better place? How does it change the way we do markets? How does it change the way we do sustainability? How does that impact the rest of the world? So we like to set our education in that context, whether you're in healthcare or business or the liberal arts. What impact are you going to make on the world?
In athletics, Spring Hill College has participated in intercollegiate athletics since 1889, when the baseball team first took to the diamond at Stan Galley Field. The Badgers have 13 teams competing in the NAIA and the Southern States Athletic Conference, and since 1979, Spring Hill has produced 57 NAIA All-Americans and 91 scholar athletes. In the 2008-2009 seasons alone, the Badgers listed 12 scholar athletes and 18 all-conference honorees on their rosters, and the tradition of success even continued throughout the last year.
You know, we had a very good year last year if you go from the fall through this fall already. Volleyball, obviously, with their 36-0 undefeated regular season last year, won the conference regular season title last year and then again this year, and just had tremendous success. So they've been a real bright spot, and our campus has really rallied around that team and everything that they've been able to do. A lot of our programs are what we consider to be rising and doing much better. You know, soccer's are earning conference tournament opportunities now, where just a few years ago that wasn't the case. Our basketball and softball programs are tremendously improved, and a lot of that's really attributable to the increased emphasis that Father Salmi has placed upon athletics, and the real importance that athletics is now playing in our campus master plan for the future of the Spring Hill College.
There are 8 varsity sports on campus and 6 intramural and club sports. 2 out of every 5 students actually participate in intramurals. And when it comes to academics, the student athletes maintain a high level of academic excellence with an average GPA over 3.0. A.D. Hall knows that Spring Hill is up for some challenges over the next decade or so, but he knows also that Spring Hill is ready for those challenges.
Within the next 5 years, I would really like to see us make progress on our athletic complex just over the hill from the Outlaw Center. You know, that's going to incorporate a couple of athletic turf fields, field house for some of our teams, and that will really allow us the opportunity to add some additional sports in the future that we would like to, such as lacrosse and field hockey. So that was something that I would really consider a priority in terms of new facility construction. And then over the course of that time, I would also like to upgrade our softball and baseball fields a little bit, and just some renovations and refurbishments that'll make things spruced up a little bit and look a little bit better to the eye.
Spring Hill College continues to expand to meet the needs of a growing student population with recent additions on campus, including a new library and 3 new residence halls. Over the last 12 years, Spring Hill has invested over $100 million in capital improvements. There's also a new state-of-the-art student center, which opened in June 2010 and received a Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design Silver certification by the U.S. Green Building Council. And with all of these improvements happening on campus, Father Salmi is looking forward to see what the next 5 to 10 years will bring.
What will our college look like? What new programs will we have, both academically and athletically? As we begin to look at what we're doing with intramurals and club sports and varsity athletics, what are those new sports that we would like to introduce? We see them as both enhancing our admissions process, but also helping us with retention. So we know that students who are involved, retain at a higher level, are happier, and that's certainly a goal of ours. We look at academic areas of what are we doing with the healthcare professions, and we want to make sure that as that segment of our country's population continues to grow and healthcare becomes a need, are we preparing people to meet those needs? We look at our business program and say, where do we need to be? As Mobile emerges as an industrial center, do we have the right kind of industrial management? What are the skill sets that the folks need to continue the progress that's being made here in Mobile? So we think both academically and athletically, there's a lot of room for growth, and we hope to grow into that.
So Nicole, as you see, a lot to be proud of when it comes to life here at Spring Hill College.
Yes, there certainly is. All right, that's going to do it for this block. Up next, we'll wrap up the show, but first, the Players of the Week.
The Players of the Week at the conference level for the week of February 11th are as follows. In men's basketball, the honor went to Bruton Parker College junior forward D. Stevens. The 6'7" Cairo, Georgia native completed another outstanding week with a career-high 39-point performance against Southern Poly. He also added 22 in a loss to Truett McConnell. In women's basketball, it was Faulkner's senior forward Brittany Carter. The Montgomery, Alabama native had another double-double for the Lady Eagles as she led the team to a win over crosstown and divisional rival AUM. Carter had 25 points and 18 boards and accounted for 3 blocks and a pair of steals. Congratulations to the One Path Systems Players of the Week.
Every Italian family has their own treasured recipes. And now at Carrabba's, we're serving up 2 family favorites on one plate. Like our wood-grilled sirloin, topped with handmade marsala sauce and served alongside our signature chicken brine ravioli. Or enjoy fresh ingredients and layers of flavor, all grilled over a wood fire with our Pollo Rosa Maria and chicken involtini. Some of our best recipes are together at last, but only for a short time. So find your favorite tonight and come home to Carrabba's.
From Little League to the big leagues, Musco specializes in sports lighting around the world. Musco's light structure green sports lighting cuts operating costs in half with less energy use, cuts spill light by half, provides guaranteed constant light levels, and includes a 25-year warranty. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting. We make it happen.
How do students decide which college or university to attend? Of course, it's based on your reputation, but their first impression of your campus is so important. How do you make that first impression count? By making sure every detail is attended to, with manicured grounds, immaculate maintained buildings, and a welcoming feeling throughout campus. National Management Resources Corporation provides exceptional facilities management services. We make sure that first impression is picture perfect.
I had a dream, a beautiful dream. I couldn't believe how real it seemed. Up on stage, in a field of green, on the winding river, and a song you'll sing. When I wake up, I'll see you here in Montgomery, where dreams come true.
Nicole, you got to look at the national rankings, a lot of different colors. That means the Southern States is well represented when it comes to the winter sports. And really, if you're looking for the best spot on the Spring Hill campus to catch a baseball game here at Galley Field, I think we found it.
Yes, we certainly did. This is a pretty cool view, isn't it?
No doubt about it.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode, but make sure you come back and see us next week on the Showcase.
There's a call to be answered. The spirit of competition is still alive inside. The desire still drives. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Lasting friendships are ready to be made. You just want to keep playing. Game on. Learn more at naia.org